Alright, so my internet's not working, which I know has a lot to do with the reverse camera, but I'm gonna do a little reset here. That shit works. What's up, dude? What's good, buddy? What you got, cuz? What you think, buddy? What you wanna look at? Alright, come on, dude. Let's go. Cat cam. Coming out with me, what? Let's roll. You can go out good. You can come out good. There you go, good dude. I totally did not forget to make a video and started doing half of this shit already, but that's exactly what happened, believe it or not. My original, there's no camera under there, as you can see. So it's only 3 mounts. And then you've got this plug here. There's a little bit of a notch here that you twist off. So let me go ahead and show you that part. I did take this out. So this just has clips. And there's 2 T20 Torx screws. One in that corner, one in that corner. And it goes up like this. Right, like that on the front. So those are up underneath there. So that's how you take that off. Then there's 3 T25 screws, and just imagine the stock one is here. So there's one here, and one on this side. If you don't have the reverse camera, there's not as much shit here. But yeah, the only other thing that you have to unplug is this. So I can show you where that is on the stock one. So that was this plug right here. It was in here just like this, just like that. And then to take it off, you can see these little latches there. So you can see the same thing there, just latches. So after you take that off, turn it this way, and then it'll come right off. So the new plug is replaced with this, and then it's just kind of a daisy chain to this. So this is the only part that I have plugged in so far, so that's where I'm at. Otherwise, I'll leave a link to this. It's just a Chinese knockoff of a reverse camera, so that should technically pop up when I go into reverse here. So I'm gonna have to use their logo, which is in black, unfortunately, so I'll have to either paint that or, I don't know, see how the silver looks, see if I like it or not. But yeah, otherwise, this is an OEM plug. So this I just plugged straight in from this guy. Just unplugged right there, plugged into this one right there. And then otherwise, this plug has this small connector, which I'll show you those cables. And then it has this DIN connector here, so I'll show you those as well. So that's what I'm working on now. Just figured I would start the video now. What's up, dude? What's up, buddy? How's it going, dude? There he is. What's up, dude? You're a good dude. Tigger likes to golf. Let's see, strike a pose, my boy. Thanks for the booty shot, exactly what I wanted. It does come with some instructions here. And another thing I thought was pretty funny, this logo that they give you was in like a black bag. So they're very discreet about not getting copyrighted with the logo, which is fine. Because an OEM flip camera is God knows how much. But as you can see, there is a little difference between this one was a direct replacement for the stock logo back there, so you can see the thickness. And then this is the one that it comes with. So you can see how they're not going to fit. It looks like the mounts would be the same, but I did try to put them together and I couldn't get it at least. So I'm sure if you force it / glue it, it would probably work. But yeah, I'm going to try this one. Maybe I can just paint it and see how it looks. But regardless, these are the instructions it comes with. So you got a little schematic here, tells you which wires do what, and I'll show you that after. So this was the first thing I had to do, was install the drain plug. So let me show you that quick. So there's a hole right there. That's just a factory hole. This was there. So there's a plastic tube that they give you. So put that tube in there and feed it through into this hole right there. And then you screw on that little plastic drain plug right there. He's like, boy, the AC ain't doing shit in here. Let me back inside. Alright, I'll let you back in. There you go. Gotta agree with him, high key. So step 2, And pull out trunk switch connector. Remove trunk logo switch. Notice that two snap above the car logo. You need to rotate 30 degrees, so that's what I was telling you with those little clips, so that the snap falls off and you can pull it out. So boom. Note, old megaton car need panel beating processing for, I don't fucking know. Connect the drain pipe, water outlet, flip camera shown below, twisted tight bolts, drain pipe figure 2, some bullshit, extended fix. Alright, step 5. As shown in step 5, take the flip trunks with functions of kick open. Oh yeah, so if you have the kick open, which I don't even know that any Mark 6s came with that, then it says you just have to do more, so I do not have that. If you do, then I'm sure you got some extra wiring to do. So wiring wise, this actually isn't too bad. This RCA and this little wire here, this is your video stream for the head unit, and then this is your reverse signal for the head unit. And this end here plugs into the actual camera in the back. This is the end that plugs in at the camera, so you've got a blue and then a red and black. So this blue wire is your reverse signal. So this goes onto the positive end of your reverse light, and I'll show you where that is once I find it myself. And then otherwise, the red and black, you've got a positive with a fuse, which is always nice, and then your ground here. So for me specifically, my battery is already in the trunk. I've got it right under all this shit here, so I can show you all that in a second here. The hardest thing about this is going to be getting through these little wire harnesses between the trunk and the actual car. But yeah, I'm sure they're pretty packed. I've got this plugged in with the blue, or I should say with the reverse. The red is power, black is ground. So reverse light wise, I do have the LEDs on this, so you need to get this adapter. So I already have this adapter, but if you need to use the stock harness, if you're looking at it 3, 2, 1 there, your reverse positive is 3, pin number 3, all the way on the left there. I just did it in the harness because there was more wire there, so I've got my reverse there. Otherwise, ran the wire along with the stock wires here, jumped it over here, and then ran through, pull both of those off, run it through that, which I'll show you how I did that on the other side. And then there's a bolt up under here, so you have to take off this trim. There's a 10mm plastic nut there, so don't strip it on accident. Take that out, and then you can pull this whole piece down, and then you can run your wire all the way down. So I went on this side with this, since my battery is right under there, so I'm just going to plug in my positive and negative straight to the battery, because those will be always on, because when you hit your trunk unlock and lock button, it needs to tell this to pop open. So I'm going to go on the left side with my video cable, the RCA and the reverse, so that'll tell the head unit when you go into reverse. To get through these awful grommets is to just get a long screwdriver, or if you have maybe a clothes hanger or fish tape or glow rods or something. I don't have any of those on me right now, unfortunately, but just squinch it up like that, and then stick the end of whatever you're using through, and then tape your wire onto that end, and then just pull it back through. So that worked for this end. I did have to cut off the fuse at the end of it, so I'll solder that back onto the end once I get it all routed. But yeah, just wanted to say that this is how you do that. Just shove something through there, pull it through, and then you'll have your cable with you. With this one, I'm doing the end that plugs in right here because it's a lot smaller than the RCA. I don't think the RCA end would actually fit in there. A little bit of an update. What you think, T-Bird? He said, hell no, boy. I have a little string at the bottom of this he's getting interested in. Alright. Back to it. Alright, so what I've done is listen to a lot of Linkin Park. Just kidding. I did some more taping here with that nylon tape. It is Maxwell. Shit, that's it. That's all it says. But it's like a nylon electrical tape. It's real nice. Did some more taping. Got everything up there that I needed. So that should all be nice and tidy. Connection wise, we've got this connection here. This is the reverse wire and your power and ground. So I just have a piece of tape on that. And otherwise, there's the yellow RCA with the reverse signal going to the head unit. That's right there. And then you've got your trunk latch open on this. Also, another thing to add, don't close your trunk while you're doing any of this shit, because I really don't know if it's going to open again. And I don't want to look up a video on how to force it open when you didn't connect the latch. So I think once I get the power in, then I'll try it out, but I'm going to be a little careful. Got that one all bundled back up. Got my power through there. And then same thing with this one. You can see the black cable here. This one was pretty tough. So just, I don't know, be careful with that one. Make sure you don't cut any wires or anything. But yeah, and then just tape it to the other wires that are here. So I just have it taped to the original loom here. So I'm gonna put this back, close that back up, and then I did the same thing, run the wire down, and then I've got it right here right now. So it's just coming out of that plastic piece. So, homeboy. What's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? So I just wanted to show this if I never have. So I've got a little bit of existing wiring here. So this is my subwoofer amp, and then I leave a little extra long cable so I can move the sub out in case I need to get in here. But this is where I put the amp. This is a 500 watt Alpine amp. It fits in there perfectly. Any type of small amp, you can hide it away. Perfect. So I can move that out of the way there, and then I can see all my battery here with my totally clean wiring that I did when I was 10 years old. And then this car also has underglow, which is right there. That's how you turn it on and off. But it does have underglow. Oh yeah. All right. Anyways, so that's where I'm gonna tap my power and ground off of. End result of the reverse camera. Oh, fucking A. That's where their camera pops out. And throw it in reverse. And we'll see it pop up on the screen here. Hopefully you heard it. So there it is on the screen. And then here it is once it's popped out. So you see the camera with the logo there. So that just opens up, and then it's connected to that reverse light there. So that's it. And then when you turn it off, it takes a little second. I think it takes like maybe 10 seconds. To close. There it goes. So pretty cool. Definitely like it. I still have to figure out the logo, what I'm gonna do color wise, and then I gotta put all the plastic panels back. But yeah, otherwise that's all it is. So you need your reverse power, your positive and negative off your battery, and then that's to unlock and lock the trunk, or if you hit it when the car is off, because it needs to be always on essentially. And then your wire up front, and then that does have a reverse signal in it if you need it for your head unit. Mine has the CAN bus on it, so it worked without it. And then your video input on your head unit. So that's about it. So otherwise, thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions, please feel free to drop them in the comments below. I'll get back to you. Otherwise, that's it. Peace.
Make money, take money, earn, crack money, drug money, bail money. Heard they got life for me, how they got life for me when they took that from me. Since I had my nose, really, yeah.